Welcome back, and in breaking news, Cardano's first cross-chain swap bridge has now launched, and that is, of course, the Rosen bridge. Now, we're going to be discussing what this means for Cardano, what the connection is, and why Ergo is launching the Rosen bridge, and what this means for the ADA ecosystem in today's video right here on the Cryptoviser podcast. We talk about everything crypto, blockchain, and investing every single day of the year. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Give the video a free thumbs up. And let's get right into this breaking news. So Rosen Bridge on X posted this. And by the way, their ergo-centric Rosen Bridge, watchers monitor, guard, secure, multi-layered protection for transparent cross-chain liquidity settlements. They said that they have now listed the Rosen Erg coin on Cardano, which opens up the Rosen Ergo and ADA liquidity pools being created on these dexes, MinSwap, SpectrumNet, and Sunday Swap. Now, you may be asking, what is Rosen Bridge? Have we heard about it before? We have. Earlier in 2023, we heard that the Rosen Bridge was nearing completion. And what we're going to be doing right now is breaking down what is the Rosen Bridge, what does it solve, and then we'll discuss kind of what this means for the Cardano and the Ergo ecosystems. So we're going to be getting right into it, and give the video a thumbs up. So we know a bridge crypto is typically a way to move a crypto, one asset from one blockchain to another. A lot of these bridges, I'm going to kind of break down. This is my interpretation. And by the way, nothing I say is financial advice. Do your own research. But basically a bridge, it takes a coin into typically in a smart contract, and it secures it, and then it issues another coin on another chain that's also linked to that first chain to make sure that the liquidity is there. Ergo's definition is a bridge is a tool that allows digital assets to be moved from one blockchain to another. As such, a cross-chain bridge acts as a layer of interoperability between one or more blockchains. If you are active in crypto communities, you are no doubt aware of discussions about projects and their ability to be multi-chain. Now, this is something that we've talked about quite a bit in the Cardano ecosystem. I'm recording this in the beginning of 2024. And effectively, Cardano has had DeFi and smart contracts enabled for multiple years at this point, about 3.5 or something like that, 2.5. And there's not really any interoperability, where if you look at a crypto like Solana or a crypto like Ethereum, these have significant cross-chain compatibility with many different chains within the Ethereum or Solana ecosystems, and even outside of those. For instance, Bitcoin can be bridged into Ethereum. Ethereum can be bridged onto Bitcoin. Ethereum can be bridged to Solana. Solana can be bridged to Ethereum. But Cardano cannot be bridged to pretty much any other blockchain out here. And this is one of my big critiques about the Cardano ecosystem, is that it's acting in a silo, as a siloed blockchain. And the issue with that is, as we move forward, we're seeing all of these new blockchains and all of the legacy blockchains as well, really encouraging and driving interoperability features. And this is what the future of finance is going to be. It's not going to be siloed blockchains, the same way that Apple and Microsoft, they created technology to interoperate their technologies as well before they made that agreement. Windows-specific programs could not be built within the Apple and Mac ecosystem, and vice versa, and now that they can. And this is the future of where crypto is. So this cross-chain bridge is a huge deal. And many of the other blockchains, like we talked about, Solana, Ethereum, Axie Infinity, Wormhole Bridge, Avalanche bridges, there are a lot of bridges out there. Well, the Rosen Bridge is now promising a simpler way to bridge. The Rosen Bridge is an ergo-centric bridge that allows users to send and receive coins and tokens. Sorry, I lost my place. Coins and tokens between Ergo and other blockchains. To be clear, the Rosen Bridge prioritizes security over transaction speed. One of the benefits of using the Rosen Bridge is that there is no need to deploy and utilize smart contracts on other chains, since the consensus on any action can be done on Ergo, according to the Rosen Bridge team. This minimizes the attack vector of the bridge because there's no need to worry about the security assumptions of the other blockchain. Removing the need to interact with smart contracts on the other chain is one of the key innovations that sets Rosen apart from other bridges. It's important to note that the Rosen Bridge is also a second layer authentication Rosen bridge, this means there are 2 layers of security in the form of watchers and guards. They say, quote, in the first layer, watchers are monitoring and reporting the events on the networks. Upon reaching a consensus on a particular event, the second layer is being notified. In the second layer, guards will verify the events and sign the required transaction for Ergo or Chain X. Watchers monitor the chain, verify and report the events, and try to reach consensus on the verified events. Then they notify the guards of an approved event, and the guards will verify the approved events and try to sign the required transaction. Watchers actively monitor the chains and trigger the events, while guards only verify the approved events. In the simplest terms, the watchers and guards have built in redundancies, arming Rosen bridge with multiple layers of security to protect users from potential exploits. It also is worth noting that any blockchain that supports multi-signature or threshold signatures can be added to the Rosen bridge network. When dealing with financial assets, they say it's imperative that security is the first priority. As has been noted, depending on the structure and security of assumptions and bridges have been prone to attacks and hacks. We've seen that within many of the other crypto ecosystems. The Rosen bridge ushers in a new era for bridge interaction, coupled with Ergo's robust and time-tested security assumptions. Its unique innovations offer a new standard for multi-chain bridge design. Ergo is built to offer secure financial transactions. Is designed to have it be a haven for research and open source coding, where like-minded developers can build dApps and tools that benefit the average person. The Ergo platform did not pre-allocate tokens, and the coin has had one of the fairest launches since Bitcoin. Whatever, now they're kind of pumping the Ergo blockchain. Either way, this is an Ergo product. Now, I've been saying recently, in some of my videos about Ergo and Cardano, that Ergo is a Cardano project, and the Ergo community, they take quite offense to that because they say that it's not a Cardano project. But yet, once again, right, these are cross-chain developers between Ergo and Cardano. It's the same kind of founding teams and all of that. Whatever. I mean, whether it's a Cardano project or not, Ergo is now the first bridge to Cardano between different chains. But this is very important in the world of cross-chain interoperability, as we've talked about here and on other videos. Every other chain has cross-chain compatibility. And, we need to see a USDC-like product. I mean, Tether is not even on Cardano. So for the people who are saying, oh, well, Cryptoviser, USDC wants $3 billion to get integrated. It's like, no, that's BS. They do not. The issue, I believe, is that Cardano just doesn't have the capabilities currently at the beginning of 2024 to actually support something like USDC because it doesn't have any interoperability. There's no interoperability between Cardano and any other major chain out here except for Ergo at this point. And I think that Ergo is kind of like their first step, like, hey, community, like we're doing cross-chain communication, but the bottom line is going from one Cardano project to another, that's still a siloed project, right? We need to see interoperability between Cardano and Ethereum, Cardano and Bitcoin, Cardano and ICP, Cardano and Solana, Cardano and USDC. So interoperability is key for all of these major blockchains. And while this is a good first step for Cardano and for Ergo to connect their two chains together, this is not as groundbreaking as it would be if we saw a cross-chain bridge between, let's say, Cardano or Ergo and Ethereum or Bitcoin or Internet Computer Protocol or Solana or Avalanche or whatever else. Because the thing is, once Cardano bridges to Ethereum, once Ergo, either way, right, whether it's Cardano or Ergo at this point, because now these two chains are connected. So think about this, right? Ergo can connect to Ethereum, and that would open up liquidity through the Ergo Rosen bridge from Cardano to Ergo's Rosen bridge and then over to Ethereum or back and forth. And that would be a good first step as well. But again, we need Cardano to have this as a base layer, especially if Cardano wants to maintain its top 10 position in this upcoming bull run. Because this cycle, guys, it's all about interoperability. And if there's no interoperability, how can you really say that the blockchain is going to be the best, right? And so hopefully this is kind of like the first step to bringing this ability and capability for Cardano to bridge outside the ecosystem, hopefully get into USDC onboarded. And by the way, don't believe all of that FUD, right? USDC is not asking for $1 billion to integrate. Maybe they're going to ask for $1 million, maybe even 2 million, right? But this is technology that they have to actually build, and that costs money. So to integrate that. I mean, if Cardano spends $1 million and it brings value of $100 million to the ecosystem, that seems like a pretty good ROI, return on investment, a 1% investment for a 100x return. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Ergo Rosen Bridge, the first major Cardano cross-chain swap bridge that has been launched within the Cardano and Ergo ecosystems. Congratulations to the teams. Give the video a free thumbs up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Invest responsibly, do your own research, and crypto on.